WWE may have teased the return of the Demon King after last week's SmackDown on Fox. After the match where Roman Reigns defeated Finn Balor for the WWE Universal title, Paul Heyman and Reigns were walking down the ramp as Reigns' music was briefly interrupted by a red light and the sound of a heartbeat over the arena soundboard. Reigns was caught off guard for a minute by the interruption, but it quickly went away, and Reigns just kind of forgot about it and kept walking as SmackDown went off the air. The post-match moment led to many fans speculating that we may see Balor return to his demon persona, the persona of the demon that he used for all of his big matches in NXT, for some of his big matches in WWE before they kind of got rid of that. The last time we saw that was at WWE Super Showdown Live from Saudi Arabia, where he defeated Andrade for the Intercontinental Championship. So, you know, it's a weird thing because Finn Balor has said in the past that he saw the demon gimmick as a crutch for him. He saw it as a crutch, as something that you know made it difficult for him to go out there, and maybe made it put a lot too much pressure on him to go out there and have, you know, great matches, or it didn't fit with the storylines, or or it got to the point where the gimmick was not allowed to be as vulnerable as he probably should have been as far as his character. So I think that's true in a way, because to have a gimmick where you can go to this alter ego and just win matches and be dominant, it's a good thing. We saw it. It's if it's booked right, it can work. Look at Bray Wyatt. Look at with the Fiend. They used it, I think, pretty well until Bray Wyatt, the Fiend, lost, which is a gimmick that's not supposed to lose. But the Demon, Finn Balor, I think, is a good thing to come back. And especially if you want to make it a threat, and a legitimate threat to Roman Reigns' Universal title. Because it shows that Finn Balor has to go to a place that he hasn't gone to in a while, that he honestly does not want to go to. And one place that he has a very high success rate as. Go back and watch him in NXT as the Demon King. The only time he ever lost was, I believe, as he was on his way out of NXT against Samoa Joe. So I think the Demon persona is going to be fine. I don't think it's going to be a crutch, or as much of a crutch as he thinks it's going to be. And I think fans are going to dig it. I think it's going to be over. The only question is WWE going to ruin it by having him booked to get destroyed or lose in a way that makes him look too vulnerable? That's the part where I think there's some disagreement amongst fans. That's the part where I think we honestly might see it become a crutch, because you only do this, in my opinion, if Finn Balor wins. Finn Balor has to win the Universal title for you to do this. Otherwise, I don't think you tease it. I don't think you go to these lengths to make Finn Balor the guy. Because if he's just going to be more fodder for Roman Reigns, you could build up anyone. You could have another program. You could do the program with him and Brock. Is there a chance that they're working towards Roman and Brock in the future in a non-title way? I think that's possible. I do think that's very possible, because you could do a situation where Roman Reigns is cost the Universal title by Brock Lesnar, and Finn Balor ends up winning it, some way. And I think that's, if Balor were to win, I think that's the only way that happens, if we're being honest, because I don't think WWE is going to put anyone over clean on Roman right now. So there's a lot of interesting scenarios that could happen, but you don't bring this gimmick back to make Balor look weak and just lose in a very similar manner he did on SmackDown, because he put up a great fight, but he lost. And I don't think you do that if you're bringing back Demon, because it just doesn't make sense.
Thanks for watching this video from Real Take Sports Talk. Remember to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. Also, remember to check out our live show every single Thursday at 8 p.m. right here on the YouTube channel. And remember, keep it real.